Alrighty everyone, welcome back to Oregon Rocks. I am here with my son, as always, and you guys know what time it is. It is time to recap our rockhounding treasures from our latest rockhounding adventures. And without further ado, let's get to it. First, we're going to start with our small glowies.
Ooh, lots of smiles.
So on this trip, we got so many glowies. Most of them are smaller, but the majority of all the rocks that we got were glowies. So you can see right here, we have got a variation of carnelians, some chalcedonies, got a little bit of a host rock right here. Where is it at? This guy almost looks like it's got a little bit of blue or green to it, which is pretty interesting. We got this here, which is a small little nodule. This guy here has a little bit of banding on it, which is pretty beautiful. Some awesome little pieces.
You got a package.
Alright, let's see those guys, bud. Alrighty, so there we've got some more wonderful little pieces. We got this guy here, which is banded. It's got some beautiful banding marks right here. Just look at that. Oh, and it's gone. Some wonderful, wonderful bands within that. We got this one here. That's a little bit darker in color. And a good amount of carnelians. A little bit of chalcedonies. Alrighty. Some beautiful pieces. Okay. What's next?
Next, we have these ones.
Alrighty, a few more smaller ones. We got a little carnelian here with some beautiful banding in it. You can see the waterline marks in that. We got some more carnelians. Looks like we found more smaller carnelians than we did chalcedonies this time, which is pretty awesome. Lots of smalls. Beautiful pieces. A little bit of inclusion right there at the top. Alrighty, bud. Trying to get the smalls?
I'll get the rest of it. Whew. These are super teeny.
Alrighty, so that guy almost has a little bit of a bluish tint to it. This guy here already looks tumbled. A little small one. And then this is the last little bit of our smalls.
Ooh.
As we say in almost all of our videos, we do not discriminate against glowies. We pick them up from all different sizes, whether they're microscopic, as we like to say, whether they're big giant ones. So these are all of our smaller ones that we have found. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Alright, bud, what's next?
Well, at first, we're going to do this big, ginormous one.
Yeah?
That I said that maybe we should keep, because I was thinking that this one could have been a big glowy.
What made you think it could have been a big glowy?
Well, because of the way it looked like a glowy because it was so high up. But also, there was like banding once it went to the not quartz.
Yeah, so...
And there was like a little hole in it.
So this one is a very interesting rock. As you guys can see here, it looks like we've got a druzy quartz center that goes through it this way. When this is dry, you can see a little bit of quartz in there. This side definitely looks like quartz. But there towards the top, and right there, you can see some obvious banding throughout it. So this was one that we might end up cutting up eventually and seeing how it looks. Beautiful, beautiful find. Not exactly sure what it is, but we'll find out here eventually. Alrighty.
You have a package.
Alright, let's see your package. Ooh, look at that. Now, some of these we're thinking might be agatized. So like this guy here could be potentially an agatized jasper based off of the way it looks. You can see that a little bit of that reflection on it. So we put these with the normal rocks, but these might actually also be agatized. Same goes for this. This one here almost reminds me a little bit of like a mossy feel to it. Some really cool characteristics to it. You can see right there the little flakes on the inside. Alright, bud?
Okay. Let's grab another one. Look, missed the low one.
We did. So, this one is a quartz that Papa grabbed just because it was very clear. I thought it was pretty cool. Figured we would grab it, see what it is. Hazel feet. Alrighty, now this, I'm not sure if this is quartz or not. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment. To me, it has a lot of characteristics of like an agate, like that wider part you see on an agate, but I am not entirely sure. If you guys could let us know in the comments, we would appreciate that. And then a little glowy that tried to run away.
Another package. You have so many packages.
Alright, so this guy definitely has some agatization to it. You can see right there in the reflection. There's definitely some translucency in that for sure. What all it is, I do not know. You can see it's got a little bit of a carnelian staining to it. Same goes for this. This one reminds me of these other two right there, where it looks like this one could potentially be like an agatized jasper. It's nice and smooth like jasper, and it has a lot of those characteristics of it. A little bit of translucency on the top there. Beautiful. Alrighty, now this guy, I'm not entirely sure. Almost looks like it has a little bit of banding along the edging there, but then it's definitely got a lot of quartz in it. So this could be some kind of combination of the two. What do you think, bud?
Might be.
Might be. Alrighty, what you got there?
A fish.
A fish, she says.
A fish full of rocks.
Alrighty, so this here, you can see some druzy quartz in the center there. This is kind of like that one over here. Papa feels like this is like the outer edge of an agate, especially with that quartz on the inside there.
Let's get out this one.
Looks pretty beautiful with some outer host rock on the outside still. Mama loves her green rocks, so she will probably eventually get this guy here. Nice beautiful green to it. Not exactly sure what kind of a rock it is. A beautiful purple jasper right here. Almost looks magenta in the color in the sunlight. Some nice little small inclusions to it. This here is definitely a jasper. It's like some brown jasper. Alrighty, this one also has some agatization in it, if that is a word. You can see a little bit of the translucency on top there. This might be a moss agate as well. Definitely see that translucency to it. This might be a agatized jasper as well. You can see the inclusions in that as well as the translucency to it. And this guy here looks like it has a slight banding in the center there.
Sneeze.
But this is a beautiful
more
piece
like
as well.
gray sneeze.
Alright, let's show what you got. Ooh, we're back on to the glowies, are we?
Yep.
A beautiful chalcedony right here. Small little banding in the center. Now this beautiful carnelian has some red dendrites there. This one here looks like it might have some quartz in it. It's got some interesting inclusions in the center of it. Very polka dotty. Another carnelian, this one a little bit deeper in color. We have a slight banding on this, which is kind of cool. You can see it coming through right there. And right here, another beautiful piece. Alrighty, so here you can just see how they come in so many different colorizations. So this one here has a darker banding in the center of it, almost makes it look blue at times. And we've got some carnelians there, some chalcedonies, some little bit of iron staining on the outside of them. These are all beautiful, beautiful carnelians and chalcedonies. Ooh, some nice red in this one. Nice rich in color.
Nice rich in color, right? Wait until you see the rich red color that is not in that package. The package broke into two.
Oh, is that so? This one's got some beautiful banding that goes all the way around.
So there's one more that goes to that package.
As well as this. See the banding through it? Those are some great pieces. Some chalcedonies here. And then another darker carnelian. Alright, what you got there? Woo-wee!
That's the
Papa
one
remembers seeing this one. So this has some super rich red.
Super,
I mean, just look at that.
Super rich red.
That iron staining is incredibly rich in color. This is a nice, nice red. They don't get much redder than that. Beautiful, beautiful specimen.
Not much red.
You can see even it amongst the other ones. It's a whole lot darker.
Just gonna grab a few more.
Oh no!
They're all falling. You won't escape, the Batman, as Detective Norm strikes again.
Oh man. Alrighty, a good batch of carnelians here. One chalcedony in the center. That one there has a lot of unique characteristics to it. Some host rock on that. This one already looks tumbled right there. Beautiful. Just
wow, that's
beautiful.
Some rich red.
Ooh, and look at the banding in that guy.
I can't stop thinking about that rich
I
red
know,
one.
that one is super red. That one's going to have to go in that one bag. We cannot tumble that. Alrighty, bud?
Oh, this is that sharp one.
Oh, sharp one.
Sharp one. Oh, wait. Be careful. Look how sharp and skinny that is.
Alright,
It's
let's
like a
start with
tooth.
this guy. So, this one is super sharp. Almost like it's been shaped that way. Would be really cool if this was some kind of ancient artifact, but I think it might just be chipped this way. A beautiful piece. Some slightly bigger pieces here. Look at this guy. Banding with a little bit of taco right there.
We're going to a bed of house rocks.
Are we getting into the host rocks one?
Yeah.
Well, not really. We have one more pile there.
Yeah. But there's a few house rocks in this one.
Oh, is there? Sounds good.
Going to meet my big one.
Oh, let's see.
Well, my big one's not on this one.
What's coming up? Alright,
Well, it's
so this
coming up
must be that
after the
host rock.
rocks and the big ones.
You can see it through there. How Munchkin finds these host rocks? I don't know. He must use X-ray vision. I'm convinced. Some more host rock right there. And more host rock with chalcedony in it. Focus. Alrighty, it's got some beautiful character to it.
Some more race. Okay, we're up to the
That one
host.
has some beautiful banding in it. That goes throughout. A little bit of white lining there. A little bit of host rock. We've actually found our first carnelian host rocks. This one and another one. Most of the host rock that we've been finding has all been chalcedony, which has been a really interesting observation.
Oh, that's so rich red. I can't get.
You still thinking about the super rich red one?
It's rich.
Beautiful.
Well, it's not really rich. It's just rich red iron stain. Ooh.
Some amazing colors. This
It's
one
into
here
my
has some really
brain
cool
now.
features to it, as well as banding on the inside. It's got some really nice characteristics. Alright, what you got
You
there?
got a meteor coming.
Oh man,
Like
meteor.
a small one.
So
That's
these
not a
ones we're
rock.
getting into slightly bigger ones. This was the first one that was definitely carnelian that we found that had host rock still attached to it. Because as you can see, most of our chalcedonies are the host rocks. But this is one that's a carnelian.
A little more amount, well, a little less of these big ones.
Chalcedony with some host rock. A little pocket in there. Beautiful specimen. And this here, I am not sure. This might be chert, potentially. Maybe a combination of the two. Definitely has some translucency to it. What you got?
Here comes the big game.
Oh man.
Big.
Ooh, these are some beautiful ones coming up. So, this one, another host rock. This one has some real cool features to it. And I dropped it. You can see the translucency through that. A wonderful piece. And this guy here is a big host rock. This one's really cool because the host rock that it is almost green. You can see the green in that. And then from that side you can see the shine through it. That is a wonderful. Now this one Papa was really excited about because look at the blue in that. That is a wonderful, wonderful piece. Sometimes I feel like it's the host rock that causes the blue, but on this one you can definitely tell that there is blue in this for sure. You can see this might have a little bit of quartz on the outside there. Translucent. And some beautiful blue. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Next up we have this one.
Woo, some beautiful, beautiful colors. So, first off, look at this wonderful carnelian with some red dendrites in the center of it. A wonderful piece indeed. And we've got another here. Wow, look at the banding in that, bud. Did you see that?
Like, no, what?
That right there, that is wonderful. That is a nice piece. Beautiful translucency. Another carnelian. No bands in this one, but a small little white inclusion at the top. Another carnelian. And this one, which looks to be half of a nodule. I love these ones because I never want to tumble them just because they feel so cool. This is like the full nodule piece. Well, this one is cracked right here, but I love the outside texture of those. What you got?
Slightly bigger.
Slightly
wow,
bigger.
look at that banding.
Ooh, let's see. Oh, wow, that is beautiful banding, bud.
I think this is not tumble. Look, the sharp edges a bit more.
Yeah, and this one is just like this other one that Papa was looking at with the outside on it. But you can see where it cut. There's some beautiful banding right there. That is a wonderful piece. Oh yeah, the banding goes all the way around too, but
Ooh,
that is beautiful.
rich red. Can't keep
Very rich.
anything.
Speaking of banding, here's some more beautiful banding that goes all the way through. Nope, maybe not. Just on the inside there. And this guy as well too. Some nice color to it. A little bit of banding at the top there before it changes. And some nice inclusions. What you got there, bud?
A wrecking ball is trying to destroy the asteroid.
Alright, some more beautiful pieces. Some chalcedony it looks like with a little bit of red dendrites or orange dendrites throughout it. This is a beautiful piece. This guy here, nice characteristics to it. You can see from the outside there. Wonderful.
There's hazel feet.
Hazel feet. This one almost looks like it has a little bit of a blue tint. You can see slight banding right there. Hazel's definitely wondering, hey, what are you guys doing? I want to do it. Beautiful carnelian. What's next? Oh wow, some chalcedonies. Gosh, you just gotta love these. Now, mind you, this is all from one day's find. Just one day's find. So
Just one day.
it's pretty amazing what we can find.
But you know, it's also thanks to when I went.
Mr. Eagle Eyes.
When I went like this, down, down, boom, boom, down, down, boom, boom.
Yes,
it
that is
helped
true.
me a lot.
Did it?
Mhm.
Beautiful.
I was like finding one each couple seconds. But then after a lot of them, I was like, there's no more.
Now, Papa really likes this one because look at that nodule, bud.
That's such a big nodule.
It is. Usually you find them and they're really small, but that one's bloop. It's like, nope, I'm going to stick out.
It looks like a big swollen one.
Yep, and it also has some beautiful banding on the outside of it.
But wait until you
Wonderful
feel
piece.
the big ones.
We're getting there, almost. Nice chalcedony there. And this beautiful gem as well. Some real cool characteristics to it. Alrighty,
Boom.
what do we got there? Oh, we're getting into the bigger fellas.
And one by one.
Alrighty, so this one, Papa really likes because of its unique darker color. It has a little bit of blue right there, as you can see. And then right here, it has some banding. You can see, that is beautiful. A wonderful piece. Really like that blue that's coming out right there. Just wonderful. What do we got there? Whoop, a decent size chalcedony. Just beautiful. I love these colors. Nice and pure. Alright, what you got there? Oh man. So this, Papa found this one, right? Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
This is the one we found when you were sitting. So this one, if I can get the right color on it, reminds me of one that we had found previously. But if you look here, maybe if I turn the light on, if you look here, some beautiful, beautiful banding that goes around there, right on the outside. This one's gonna look wonderful once it gets tumbled. You just see a lot of characteristic right there, and then some, the back side, the translucency of it. It's just a
I see a
wonderful.
big hand.
Alrighty, now last, but certainly not least, one that Munchkin found. This big, beautiful chalcedony. Now
And
this
one was right after you found a leaf.
a leaf, yes. I thought that the leaf might have been a glowy,
A big one.
a big one, but unfortunately it was just a leaf.
But instead of this being house rock, it's just glowy. Look. I mean, that redness is actually iron stain.
Yes, it is iron
I
stain,
mean, we
bud.
have found like a little bit. Well, we have found a dotted house rock one, or that dotted thing was this dotted glowy.
But that is definitely majorly chalcedony.
And then after
Such
that, I
beautiful
said,
finds.
I'd like to see your leaf collection.
So, right there, you guys, is everything we found in just one day's span, starting from our smallest pieces,
Wait, there's still a little one and another little.
and then to slightly bigger pieces.
See there? Little thing.
We can't forget about our non-glowies. Some agatization right there. A big old mystery right there. Can't wait to cut that guy open. And then as we get bigger and bigger, until finally our biggest find of the day. So, this is a wonderful find. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We had fun uncovering all these little gems. It was a blast. We appreciate you guys for watching. If you are not already, please subscribe, hit that like button, but most importantly, leave us a comment because we love to hear from you guys. We love to hear which one you guys thought was your favorite. And we just like communicating with you guys. So, that's going to do it for this episode. We appreciate you guys for watching. And until next time, don't forget to rock on.